this is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so I just got a message here from a subscriber. He says, hey, Mr. Boxing. Well, first of all, his name is Brandon White, so shout out to Brandon White. But he sent me a message. He says, hey, Mr. Boxing Today, I didn't know any other way to contact you because I don't have Twitter. I know you don't cover the middleweight division, but I was wondering if you could make a video in response to what ABEL SANCHEZ said about Mike Tyson. He said in an interview with Dante that Tyson didn't dominate his division compared to what Golovkin is doing. The reason I'm making a request for this video is because I know you are the heavyweight guru on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. Let me see here. And then he says, and he's one of your favorite fighters. I would really love to hear your thoughts and rebuttal on that. Keep doing what you do. I enjoy listening to your videos during work. All right, man. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I heard the interview with ABEL SANCHEZ, and I really don't like comparing middleweights to heavyweights. I mean, that is just so ridiculous. First of all, ABEL SANCHEZ is just doing what he has to do to hype his fighter up. And he's doing what a trainer usually does. They hype their fighter up, make them seem larger than life, compare him to heavyweights and, you know, all that type of shit. Now, I get where he's coming from. He's trying to say when Golovkin was, you know, he's at middleweight and he has, what is it, 22, I believe, straight knockout wins. Somebody correct me in the comments section. I don't know exactly, but I think it's 22 straight consecutive knockouts. He hasn't lost in a championship fight, whereas Mike Tyson has lost in championship fights. The one thing is Golovkin's career is not even over yet. So I know what ABEL SANCHEZ is doing, but his career is not even over yet, man. And a fact that people that are just throwing out the window, and this is why I hate comparing heavyweights to other weight classes, because Mike Tyson didn't have no safety net, right? He was going in there with guys that were 5-6 inches taller than him. Some fights he's going there with guys with 10 inches in advantage on reach. You know what I mean? In his championship fights. And if he did weigh the same as the guy had a 7-inch height advantage on him. You know what I mean? So Golovkin has never had to face any of those obstacles. I would have loved to see how Mike Tyson would have performed if all the guys he fought were 5'10" or shorter and they weighed 220 pounds or less. I would have loved to see what he would have done against guys like that. So at the heavyweights, man, you have no safety net. You know, there is no rehydration clauses, and there's no weight class. It's just, hey, man, if the guy outweighs you by 30 pounds, that's just what happens on fight night. There is no working a way around it. There is no catch weights. You know, so to me, I don't even like comparing middleweights to heavyweights. I'm only doing the video because a subscriber asked me, and he wanted to know my opinion on it. He wanted me doing the video form. So, yeah, man, there's no comparison, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that because Mike is one of my favorites. It's just that at heavyweight, it's literally survival of the strong, of the fittest, man. Literally. And that's why I love the division so much, because we don't pussyfoot around. Oh, he's bigger than me. And nothing against Golovkin. I like what he's doing now, but he hasn't even went up in weight to fight somebody that is bigger than him. I'm not talking about that Kell Brook situation where the 30-day weigh-in, Kell Brook weighed more. No, I'm talking about on fight night, getting there with somebody that's bigger than you, that we can just look and see and say, damn, he is little compared to his opponent. As far as reach, weight, height, that plays a toll and that matters. I would love to see Golovkin in there with somebody. How tall is Golovkin? 5'10", I think he's 5'10". I'd love to see Golovkin fight somebody that's 6'3". You know what I mean? Damn near a light heavyweight or something like that. Then you can start getting a more of a comparison. But he's a middleweight. He's doing his thing in middleweight. You know, so be it. But I don't know. I really don't like comparing middleweights to heavyweights, man. To me, the heavyweights is just a league of their own. It's the heavyweights and then it's the rest. And then there's been some all-time great fighters that were non-heavyweights. But in my opinion, if you're asking me, it's the heavyweights, then it's the rest. No matter how great Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, Chavez, Sweet Pea, it's the heavyweights, then it's the rest. That's how I look at it. But yeah, if you want to break it down and go by, well, Golovkin's record is this in championship fights and he hasn't lost. I mean, well, yeah, we can do that. But you have to factor in going against guys that are just way bigger than you. Guys with skill, too. It wasn't like he was just Mike was getting in there with just oafs. They were just bigger than him. Yes, I know the Mike Jamisons of the world, like those guys, the first few guys he fought. But I'm talking about the Tony Tuckers and the Lennox Lewises and the, even Holyfield was bigger than him. Frank Bruno, Tubbs, I mean, so on and so forth. Buster Douglas. You get where I'm going with this. To me, man, you really can't compare the guys. Tyson fought huge guys at his weight class. Golovkin has pretty much fought guys his size or smaller. So that's my opinion on it, man. I'm out.